we all know that we work so hard to get a career. We go to school to do things, and then we make choices, and we say, I'm gonna be a videographer, I'm gonna be a social worker, I'm gonna be a fashionista, I'm gonna be a secretary, and all these things. And then you have another dream to set in the future. But then the question I have tonight for us is, how do we deal with our relationships? Because everyone deals with a relationship differently, and every family in Uganda or elsewhere in the world is unhappy in a different way.
Yeah.
And it's so the reverse is true. It is also happy in a different way. So how do you deal with your relationship?
First of all, you need to set boundaries.
Yes.
And you need to know how to balance the two. The relationship and the career. You need to balance the two.
Yeah.
To give them time.
If you have to balance your relationships,
Yeah.
you need to know the values of a woman you want.
Well, do you agree,
Personally.
do you
Exactly.
agree that marriage breakers enjoy people that are in a relationship?
I beg your pardon?
Let me give you a hint. That we have people out there that are not interested
I
in
agree
being
with you.
married.
Being
But
married.
as soon as you portray yourself as married, they're in your life. They come around. They put themselves down.
distract you.
They promise you. I mean, they tell you they're called marriage breakers.
They're always there to distract
Yeah,
you.
they always
And
distract
once you mess up, and let's say you
They
break up with
disappear.
your husband, they disappear. There will be nowhere to see.
Yes.
They won't be there for you.
Now, let me, as a husband, why do you have to play around with marriage breakers?
Let
No,
me give you.
this
like-
thing is
like
two-sided.
for the-
Not only husband, even the wife.
Yeah.
She can be having friends, but maybe for them they are just fail. May I call such people failures?
Let me
I call them failures because you can't tell me
Yeah.
you're
Let me
over
tell you
30
something.
years and
Yeah.
you're not married, and you
Jackson Sempereza. I have to agree. There are things I'm going to let go. There are things that I'm going to.
And by the way, do you know why many relationships or marriages are failed these days? Reason being, partners, like they're not ready to do what is supposed to be done, but they just want to do things the way they want to be. Like for example, oli agamba nti sagala amanya ekintu kinakolebwa bwe kiti naye n'agamba no zenjagala nchikole nga wenchagala kibeere. You know it's supposed to be like this, but for you just want to do it your way. You understand?
Yeah. Well,
And
okay.
you find yourself when you're not on the same page
Well,
with your
I
partner.
have one issue that I'm facing right now. Well, you discover yourself, you identify yourself, you know what you want, you set your bar high, you set your goals. Yeah, we understand you've done that. You meet someone that is not willing to do that, but they love you.
When you're just on a different page
Yeah,
with the
they love you, they understand you're a cute guy, you're a rich guy, you got it all covered. But they don't want to be in the mansion with you. Okay, your goals are different from them. Do you just let them slide or what? Because as much as you plan for yourself, your partner is not in line with you.
Actually, I would say you just let it slide, because before you go in further with her, you first get to know what value is she adding on you. If you see you're on a different page with her, then just let it go before it gets too
So
late.
you guys are
Understand?
preaching that being single is the way to
Not
go.
being single, you can find someone who will understand you, who will be on the same page with you, who will help you achieve all what you want, who will give you full support on what you're after. You understand? That's better than being with someone because she loves you, she does everything for you, but she's not even supporting
So
she's not supporting what you
What
want.
is the whole point? Because for me, what I think is that we're always in a relationship for 4 years, and until the 4 years pass and there's kids come your way, and then you have like another job of raising kids for 25 or 24 years, and then they also grow out of the house, and then you go back to being two of you again.
Yeah,
That is like the cycle of doing that.
Yeah.
But then, the thing is, one of these days, relationship cannot even last beyond a week. It's 1 week of you being in a relationship, and then until you know it, you're out of it. Like, she's disagreeing with you, you're disagreeing with her, you found out her flaws, you're like, oh my goodness, I don't want to do this anymore.
Do you know why, Cosmos?
I don't know, that's why I want to find out.
If I find this beautiful lady, say, Jack, we are discussing about life. In the period of time, I want you to buy a new bed. In the period of time, I want you to come and see my parents. In the period of time, I want us to be together. Okay? Yes.
Then that's a beauty with a purpose.
Then I say,
No,
okay.
she's adding something.
Then fact.
She's adding something on your life.
Yes, that does
Maybe
not guarantee you.
Let me give you an
assurance.
example. Let's say I found you like living in a single room. You understand? And I tell like maybe within this period of time, maybe we can shift to a double room. Like we work together, eh?
Do you understand? Poverty has broken thousands of relationships.
No.
Jackson.
No.
Lockdown.
Poverty.
Lockdown has caused a shortage.
Poverty.
Thank goodness a few of us stayed working. But the truth of the matter is, poverty. Truth is, a girl comes to you with primary basic needs, which are care, protection, affection, and truth. And communication, right? And no one cannot give that. You give her that. And as soon as you give her that, she's going to ask for more. She's going to say, now, you gotta be cute. Your family has to be good. And then she's liking things. And when you give her that, she will ask for more. Are you good? And I mean, it's never enough for a woman.
Let me
it's
ask,
never enough. Is it true?
Yeah, it's true.
It's never enough.
But do we have families that in this lockdown are still together?
Yes.
Are they there?
Yes.
Of course.
Are you guys all in a relationship?
Misunderstanding.
Yes,
Yeah.
Okay, mine is frozen. Well, for many reasons. Many reasons, yeah. I mean, we I don't know what I should call it. I should not use the word entanglement or something. Yeah, but truth of the matter is, we are on a relationship pause. Like, we are now kind of committed to growing ourselves, reaching our goals, and if so happens that we will get to that. But we are in a place where we cannot force things anymore. Not that we do not love one another, not that we do not build things together. It's because someone over-complains that there is no spark. Thousands of people are dating me. You cannot stop me from using my phone. You are nobody. Let me experience my life. And the truth is, as a good friend, I am not supposed to stand in her way.
No, of course, man.
Yeah.
You know,
yes,
relationship things are really
interesting. Okay.
Very interesting.
Now, this is happening.
Mm-hmm.
If a girl or a lady or a wife,
Yeah,
A woman.
woman tells a man,
yeah,
that now we are in the lockdown and things are not going on well,
she's
please,
cheating,
and everything is just there. Segela, there's a cute guy, he's there, wants to give me everything. I am going to ask you one question if you are there.
Yeah, I'm here.
Do you really remember the importance why you loved that handsome man
In the first place.
in the first place?
She says I don't see the vision anymore.
Maybe she wasn't just committed. Oh, she's not loyal to
Sit
to his
and
partner.
think. Have you done enough for your man? My girlfriend, if I don't have money on me and I call her and tell her, hey babe, you know what, get me a 10k, she's going to send me a 20k.
You guys split budget. So if you get to go to a restaurant, you can pay half and half.
There's a time she calls me and I want to take you out.
Yes.
I want to take you
Why
out.
was I in the wrong relationship? Okay, continue.
You understand? Yeah?
In the culture that we all grew up in, a man has to support the woman regardless. Does that make sense?
Yes, it
My
does.
money is her money as soon as we're in a relationship. Okay? But if I am broke, her money is my money for a short period of time. And if I cannot get my stuff together, she says, Jackson, I'm honestly leaving you. Because
Not really.
Steven is ready.
Do you know, okay.
How often do you support a broke nigga?
No,
How often?
Let me tell you something.
Yes.
Wow. I wish I had that girl to tell me that you're broke and I'm leaving you. The right answer I'll tell you, thank you. Please
Leave.
go.
Leave. Okay.
Go. Do you know why?
Yeah.
You're not right. You're not there for me.
No, I don't support that. Because
No, seriously.
I disagree with you.
Okay. I'm listening.
Because if I found you when you're not broke and just maybe
situation,
like let's say coronavirus.
Got us broke.
Yes, got us broke, and I'm not going to leave you because of that. Because I found you when you're not broke,
Then it's
and you're not
you.
going to be broke forever. So if let's say you're not working because of that situation, and I'm still working, I can as well support you. You understand?
Let me give you a hint. So she
Let's
says,
say if you're the one buying,
Yeah,
if you used to buy food, like all the basic needs, and for now you cannot afford that because you're not working, and I'm working,
yeah.
I can do that. Like, we can support each other. If I do love you,
My
I
lady.
can support you.
My lady.
All right,
My lady.
Jackson.
50, it all goes 50-50.
Yeah.
You understand?
My lady.
You have to share
Yeah.
responsibilities.
She's the one.
We have to
She-
share
Okay.
responsibilities.
But there are some ladies
Yeah.
that, as we have said, that
Then that's beauty with zero brains.
Then-
So you
then-
have to
then-
find beauty with brains.
would you tell them?
Before you see,
Tell them.
that's why
Tell them.
I might be beautiful, I might be good in bed, good in everything. Naye nkwongerako chingo mukazi. Like, let's say,
This is
When-
getting lit.
like they are going to reach a moment in life when you're going totally down, anakubererawo. Don't date like Labayo.
Let her
A
go.
man has 3 jobs. Like, this is basic. In your house, you're the dad. First thing is for you to lead the house. Second thing is for you to provide for the house.
Good.
And third thing is to protect the house.
Good.
Your job is done. The mom will do other things like nurturing kids, teaching them, like basic stuff at home. All right. So you are gonna be in this relationship. So, like, lockdown hits, you're not working anymore. There's too much problems. Family is crying on you. You have money, but it's not enough for all of you now because you have family calling.
Cosmo.
You have your girlfriend calling. You have people calling. If she wants a date, but you're no longer doing that. And then she says, "Since I am a burden, I take myself off. Figure out your." And when you're free, you come back. But then, in the sense of figuring out your, she's having someone else to plait
cater
her
for
hair.
that, yeah.
She's having someone else to take her out, and she's posting these pictures for your face. And what does that mean to you?
Cosmos.
Yes.
Do you know that such ladies or such men who run away from such situations, they reach a period of time, and they want to make a U-turn to come back to their relationship?
They always say, "I wish I stayed."
because they did not think. My advice is this, man: before you mess up your life, before you run away from a problem, ladies,
You just need to know how to
women,
fix
just
it. It's just a matter of time. No situation is permanent, as I
just
said.
time.
Share responsibilities.
In relationships,
Be supportive
we can
towards each
we
other.
can tell you the side of our stories, and you always feel pity for us. They can tell the side of their stories, and you always feel pity for them. But that does not make us bulletproof. All right. So I think, in a perspective, is I think some people are meant to live alone, die alone, stay alone, and that is how they can function and fulfill their purpose, and that's how they can serve the
Yes.
world. And some people can be in a relationship, and
Yes.
they can handle that.
Did Jesus marry?
No.
That's why they say.
Yeah, and I think
it's-
relationships are for strong people.
Exactly.
If you're not strong, don't go in there.
That's why they said you date him or her, then you realize why you found him or her single. Because there are some people that they
That's a good one.
date her, then you realize why you found her single. There are some people.
No. Sometimes we steal them off of the shelf. I mean, okay, half of my life, everyone.
But real people, like real men or women, cannot be stolen.
No, what were you saying? Okay, so now I was stealing what is going to be stolen from me. Okay, I deserve this. But what I'm saying here is, most of the times, every woman I get to encounter is coming from somewhere. She's coming from a broken relationship. She's been crying off of her shoulder, or maybe she's looking forward to going out, and she runs into me. And I try to be the godly guy.
And
I
such
gave up.
relationships
Yeah.
cannot last. Reason being, she has just broken up with his boyfriend, and immediately before giving herself time, she's running to you for She's just running to you for comfort, but
comfort,
not
why
love.
does comfort take her 3 years?
She just
to run
needs
away?
something.
But
To,
if it was comfort, I can give you for 3 weeks and you go away. But then you say
she
comfort,
just
but
wants
you-
something like to
you
make her
staying.
to make her forget like what she went through. Maybe she just wants to show his ex that I can live without you. I have something. I like have someone
Yeah.
now in my life.
Roxy,
But
what is
that
your,
won't last.
what is your longest relationship?
4 years, 4.5 years actually.
Jackson, what is your longest?
I'm
4.5
I'm
years.
hitting 5 years.
5 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
And probably next year I'm getting married.
Wow.
We are gonna be there. We are gonna be.
Yeah.
This
That
sounds
is
so good.
Wow.
That is
What
it.
is happening to me? Okay, prophets of doom. I know this is the Kenyan thing, but don't do this to me. You understand? I mean, who cares? I will leave. We're good,
this
Jackson.
is the thing.
Yeah.
In this relationship that I've had,
Mm.
I have had downfalls.
Mhm.
I have had.
Ups and downs.
It was a roller coaster.
And
Yeah.
that's
Yes.
By the way,
and you have to expect that in a relationship.
there are times whereby we have held ourselves. Wait, tomanyira, nange tomanyira.
Hey,
You have to
found-
expect
Yes!
that in a relationship. Talking
I've
that-
never
Yes,
done that.
yes,
I'm so sweet.
but there's a moment of thinking,
You're like,
and
why?
ever I
Yeah.
would ask her, "Do you really love me?" Yes, I do love you.
Actually, that's why you say like relationships are for strong people.
Yeah.
Because don't expect like you don't expect some like everything on a silver plate.
Yeah.
There will be many ups and downs, but you just have to know how to handle everything, like how to remain calm. Like if something happens and like you feel like you're totally giving up, you just need to know how to get back on your feet and correct everything, like get more
Identify.
stronger. You understand?
Identify.
Well, I think now we have literally concretized everything to a foundation, and I feel like if you're out there, at least you've learned a thing or two, or maybe you have questions. Of course, we cannot stress everything, and we'll be very glad for you all to send us messages. And you subscribe and you comment underneath the video, and we can get to get in touch with you and talk more through this. And because I know it's never easy for everyone. Growing up, we had no role models and we were looking up to our own selves, and for that case, Jackson grew up ever since 16. He has been hitting humps here and there, and he has experienced all that, and we cannot let you go through it alone. We are here for you, okay? And I'm gonna let Jackson tell us his last remarks and how he wants you guys to keep safe as he waits for your comments, and he'll be answering those.
Yeah. Seriously, this has been a special time for me to share a bit of life and experience as a young man. But in life, as someone who is professional social worker, driver, business guy, one thing a young man should do in life is to identify yourself. When you get time to identify yourself and you love what you do, life will be more easy. But when you hit down,
Rock bottom.
stand up.
Yeah. Try again.
Stand up and try. Move. Stuka tutambule. Like, it's something.
Don't give up.
Yes, like, do not give up on what you are seeing. Do not give up because
Just
Mary
remain
broke up.
focused.
You understand? For the fathers who are there, mothers who are there, family is key to a home, to a country, in leadership, in the company. So, family first. If you're a good leader, show me a good father and I'll show you a good leader at the office. Show me a good leader, a good father, and I'll show you a good leader of a country. You understand? So, just keep on. When you fall, stand up. Man, we make mistakes. But mistakes are there to be corrected. Share out. Speak. Think before you do something stupid. Seek for guidance. Talk. That would be me. Like, seriously.
Yeah.
Don't forget to pray.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
Seriously.
when things get tough,
Yeah.
prayer is just go down on your knees.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yes. So Proxy, what you have to tell him?
God first, family second, then career third. If you learn how to balance the three, then you will never regret in life.
Well, thank you so much for coming to our studios, and I'm pretty sure you've had enough from Proxy and Jackson, and they have stressed out literally everything that we discussed here today. And one thing I should tell is that we are not tutors of life. We are not
Mhm.
life coaches. We are just people that experience life just as you're experiencing it. And
Yeah.
most of the times when we experience these things, sometimes we don't get to die out there, and that makes us exemplary. That makes us people that are gonna help other people not to do the same mistake. Alright, and if you're falling apart, if your relationship is on the rocks, we are praying for you out here. And if you have comments on how to deal with it, Jackson is gonna be willing to answer those if you comment on our videos, and I'll be right there just to answer those. And we want to give a hot shout out to my Pencil Studio and i3c for sponsoring this video and making it happen. And if you're thinking domain, think i3c.co.ug. We are a place of new beginnings and real lifestyle. So every here on out, when we come to meet in this here chain on the dining table, we don't get to eat one of these days, but we used to eat them days. But all that matters here is for us to pour out what we have experienced, that you out there don't get to crash or get to find your future as a doom. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time, see you around.